Hello everybody and welcome to another Bad Company 2 commentary. I have a few things to talk about today, all of which, I think, are good. Let me just turn down my speaker volume as well, even though, like, it'll come through the mic, like, very quietly or whatever. It's still... I don't want there to be too much bleed and such, but... Anyways, I won't get into the positioning of mics and whatnot. That's not what I'm on about. It was a distraction. I'm sorry, but as you can see, I'm playing Harvest Day Rush. Finally, playing Rush for once. Hardly ever play Rush now, but it was pretty fun. I have a couple of announcements to make, and the first one being cool logo. Yeah, see top right corner. I had a little bit of help. I asked people to make me a logo and such like that, and several people gave me some, and I thought, yeah, they're pretty much, most of them were pretty good, pretty cool, and one of them was, it was a little bit, cut above the rest really, but it was still something that I could tweak and to make it more what I had in mind, and so I basically lifted the text off that and such, and combined it with my own imagination, if you can call it that, my own Photoshop skills to make this, and I like it. I think it looks pretty cool, and it's probably going to be, well, it is a permanent addition to my channel. How far in are we? The second thing you'll notice in a couple of seconds, I think it'll be about 30 more seconds until you see it, so let's fill time until it pops up. How are you? You alright? I've got something else to talk about after this, by the way. Quite an important big announcement. I don't know why I'm doing the small ones first, but I think this big announcement needs a bit more time to go over than 2 minutes. But anyways, it should be... There we go. I have made an asshole pin! Yes, and I don't know... This guy was a complete dick, right, on the UAV. He was just in it every single bloody... every single stage of the game. He was just in that stupid UAV, and he was being a dick, right, to be honest. So thanks to Retinal Delta, who actually came up with the idea of an asshole pin. We was actually playing, I think it was this night or the night before. It was a night close to recording this. He was just like, God, everyone's being assholes. I was like, you know what? We should make an asshole. He said we should make an asshole pin. I was like, dude, that's awesome. Done. So I know it's got Donkey from Shrek, but doing an actual ass is a little bit more difficult for some reason. I don't know why. It's subject to change, if I find a way to do an actual asshole pin, with an actual picture of an ass engraved into the pin, then that'll be pretty funky. But on to the more important announcement. I don't know why I've waited 3.5 minutes in order to talk about it. Well, I actually do know why, but you know why. Why am I saying why? This is ridiculous. Anyways, the big announcement has been going on for quite a number of months. I mean, it was going on before I started my final, around about when I was doing my final project in university and going through all my final exam and whatnot, is that I am now officially a director on another channel, which is called Gaming Legit. Now, those of you who don't know of Gaming Legit or haven't heard of it, it's a relatively small channel it's been going for about a year, and the guy who runs it, he's been doing it himself, and he stands for legitimate gaming, proper competitive gaming and such across multiple platforms. Multiple platforms. Multiple platforms will be, well, yeah, across multiple platforms, but he does play on the Xbox. I think he has a PS3 as well, yeah. But multiple games is what I meant, silly me. I've been following this channel for about a year, and I've actually been wanting to be a part of it for about a year as well, so lucky me. So from now on, things like strategies and actual competitive games and stuff like that, I will want to be putting on there. Of course, this channel will still have all my Let's Plays and my Terraria, Minecraft, and such like that. And by the way, this is not something to do with getting paid or anything like Machinima. It's genuinely because I want to be a part of that channel and that community, and help it grow and be there from the start of something. You know, it's something that I think, you know, this being my hobby, or one of my hobbies, I think it's I don't know, going forward a bit. And watch, this is that was so annoying, that bit. It's like, I've got him, spray, 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 why is it taking so long? And then he would just kill each other. It was weird. But anyways, back to the main point is, yes, what do you guys think? It's a brilliant channel. The guy is a super cool guy, and my commentary should be up by now. Actually, I'm going to wait until it's up before I release this video. So check the description for the video I put up. It's a 30 to 13 Conquest on White Pass, I think. I am actually quite terrible with the names of these maps for some reason. The game's been out for a year and I don't know all the maps names off by heart, which is ridiculous, because if you think about it, all the information you've got in your head of flanking routes and the layout of each map, you know, you memorize actual layouts and routes you can take for each individual map, but you cannot remember the bloody name of it. It's ridiculous. I mean, come on. Oh, but that's just me. So that's all the announcements. So let me know how you feel in the comment section, and I think it's just a step forward for me. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know if you noticed, but I had to stop the video for a second because I had a hoo. This is why I'm glad my channel's quite casual, because I do muck up. And there's the asshole again. Look, asshole pin. It's all yours, mate. Anyways, this is why I'm glad my channel's quite casual and not, you know, hugely over professional. You know what I mean? Because I can do funny noises and yawn and be ridiculous on my own commentaries, and it's actually fun. It's what makes it fun. And you know, if you're just doing something that's not fun and something that, you know, you're putting, I mean, I put a lot of effort into these, don't get me wrong, but if I put too much effort in and it's like a job, then it's not fun really. Unlike, well, it would still be a fun job, I guess. I mean, what I done at university was fun. You know, music technology, I think all that's fun and fascinating and I love it, but when you do it in and out every day and such like that, you know, it is a job, but it is a job you also love, and it's like, it's a weird feeling because you still love it, but then you're like, it's actually work. Should I do work? You shouldn't really relate something you love to work. So from now on, I'm going to think of it as paid hobby. Yeah, that's a good state of mind. But anyways, where was I? I'm losing my train of thought. Let's just talk about the game for a bit. I've still got like 8 minutes left of gameplay. So like I was saying earlier, I'm playing Rush on Harvest Day, and it is one of those maps where you've got to, almost certainly I will always run Engineer. Occasionally I think I will run Assault for the smoke grenades, because all of that open ground at the beginning is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if somebody gets a tank with the optical zoom in thing, then they can snipe you and it's frustrating as hell. And of course your own tanks are trying to roll up and they're getting sniped as well. And if they haven't got the optical perk, then they can't really shoot back as accurately. And this frustrated the hell out of me, right? That was so irritating. I was like, I've got 2 guys, this is a double for me. Unfortunately, I chose the wrong person. I chose the guy who was, I'll watch this as well. Whoosh, right through the bars. That is some awesome hit detection there. It literally went through the bars, unless the bars don't actually have, you know, aren't a physical thing. That might be the case. They might have literally phased through the bars instead of, I don't know. It'll be interesting to look at the hitboxes. But what was I saying? Something about cover coming up. I mean, Assault, pretty much on the first couple of bases, you should run smoke to get up. Engineer, hop in a tank, go around the back of the hill, work your way up. It's fine. It's pretty good. I mean, I hopped in a tank, went up the road, which is usually not the best place to go up because the road's so exposed. I mean, people just think it's a road. All right then, AT mines down, which is usually what I do, and it catches out so many people. Personally, I do not use the road. I always go up the middle, and I kind of like charge head on, because everybody's looking left and right. They know the flanks are left and right, and so it's like going up the middle seems to make the most sense to me. But that's just me. I think a good few months ago, one of the Deku guys put up a video on rushing this map, and it was just literally hop on a quad, straight up the middle, get both objectives armed, and you're done. It's ridiculously simple. I mean, if you're playing against a crap team, you can do this for the first base in, God knows, a couple of, about a minute or so, maybe 2. I believe, I've just realised, I think not too long ago, I just said I was on a fence. I mean, I'm on defence, but usually I would run the tank all the way up. But yeah, defence, I usually watch the middle and occasionally glance over to the flanks, because everybody's always watching the flanks anyway, so I like to be different. And of course, being different means you're going to catch out loads of people. And this second base was probably where I got a lot of my kills. I mean, I'm just hiding behind and in front of and just moving around this crate area. I mean, I've got a good view over A, and then I've got a good view over B, and sure, there are some flank routes around me, but I've got a squad mate, Stewie, who's basically watching my back. He's a recon, he can spot people and throw motion mines down, and he actually told me there was a guy behind me, so if I go around the back I can probably get his tags. So I thought, ace, I'll get his tags. And I was laughing so much at this because there was just an assault guy just sitting out, throwing his grenade out in the open, and I thought, hey, tags, and then they were golden. I was like, oh, this is amazing. But watch this RPG. Whoosh, nobody's in it, which is annoying, because sometimes my voice just went so strange there. Did you hear it? It was just like, I felt like I was going through puberty again. But sometimes, you know, people will hop out of a vehicle and you'll get the destroy vehicle points, but you know, you won't get any kills because they've hopped out. But just then, you know, so they must have just hopped out, but I didn't get any extra points, and I was so disappointed. But oh well. I'm also going to spoil this video for you. We do lose, alright? I'm being modest here, putting up a video in which I lose, but there is a reason for this, and that is because on the last 2 objectives, or the last 2 MCOMs, not the last 2 stages, just the last actual set of MCOMs, my team were complete douchebags and were not doing anything. I mean, just look at the mini-map, and they were just kind of running around flailing like little girls. Not that little girls can't play this game. I mean, yeah, this is getting awkward. But if you're a little girl, you shouldn't be playing this game anyway, because it is, I think, at least an 18 or a 16. Whichever, you shouldn't be playing it. As well as little boys. Don't know why I put a funny voice on there, but it's... these last 2 bases, these last 2 MCOMs right here, my team are just, they start off alright, but then I think they push a little too much forward. They weren't paying attention to A. I was paying most of my attention to the hills around the side, because everybody loves to go up those hills. I love to go up those hills. Every time I go up those hills, there's not really anybody to contest me. And this fucking UAV again, look at it. Ah, just so annoying. They're so hard to hit as well, especially if you're using a sidearm. So I thought, instead of letting that dick kill me for a 3rd time, I'm just gonna run around and hopefully someone else takes it out. Or look up and see, there's the smoke from it blowing up. But I think somebody comes up the left and kills me here. It shouldn't be too long. No. But I do die in a couple of seconds. Or maybe I don't. I'm pretty sure I watched this quite thoroughly, but I guess I didn't. I mean, from now on, most of my activity will be up this right-hand flank here, just covering it, because everybody was coming up here, and it was great. I mean, I just saw one of my teammates die, so that tips me off that somebody must be behind it, and lo and behold, little Wookiee with a sniper rifle, thinking he's hardcore. I mean, why, if you're coming here, this is ridiculous, by the way, how did that not kill it? I'm pretty sure I put the clip into actually his body, not his vehicle, but still. Blah. But anyways, what was I saying? Coming up here as a recon, unless you're running like the 4 times or red dot, then you're not going to do that much good up here. I mean, you're so close to the enemy, and if you take 1 shot, you're going to be found out. I mean, when I come up this way, we actually do all right, because usually I'm running an engineer kit, and it's got a silencer on. It's a bit harder to tell where the bullets are coming from. But if you're a recon, bang! Sniper over there, 3 guys come at you. Unless you're bloody good with your sidearm and your rifle, you're probably gonna get taken out. But see, look, easy kills. They don't look up this hill, and my stepdad has just come home. So I think We're at 15 minutes now, yeah, so the match is actually going to come to an end right here. Charge gets set at A, and then in a few seconds, the charge is going to be set at B, and my team were just complete assholes. Where the hell are they? I can't see any blue dots on like the objectives, and I'm thinking, okay, there's people at B, so obviously I need to take them out before I run in and kill myself, so to speak, which I do. Just watch, run in, run in, run in. I think it's clear, but of course people always hide in his house and he pops around the corner. I think he pre-fires, and of course we lose. So my entire team get the asshole pin, for apart from Stewie, of course, because he was pretty good, for just being douches on the last base. And that's it, guys. Take care.